Hello everybody, today inshallah we are going to complete page 44, exercise 3, prepositional phrases. Here if you look at exercise A, look at the extract from the text on page 43 and note the phrase in bold. Here you can see preposition, the button, preposition plus words plus preposition. Means حرف جر the word الكلمة preposition حرف جر. For example, here look at the pioneer plate. The record was created with a view to, with preposition, a view, noun, and then to. Okay, in the following exercise here you are going to see complete the sentences with the words in the box. Use prepositions. Here there are phrases or prepositional phrases. For example, here I would like to welcome you to the company. رحب بالجميع to the company في الشركة. On, off. On حرف جر, off حرف جر. So here put what? On behalf of. Here on behalf of the managing director مدير الإدارة بالنيابة عن, on behalf of. Here if you go to this explanation you are going to understand more. روح كده للشرح اللي جاي. Here you are going to see prepositional phrases here. On, of, we have two words. On account of, on behalf of. On account of بالنيابة عن. On behalf of بسبب. But in with to, in comparison to, in addition to, in reply to, and then in relation to. Then as and of, as a result of. Here you have the meaning, as a result of. In need of, in favor of. Okay, then with the exception of باستثناء, with the exception, with the exception of. In contact with, in contact with regard to, with regard to. And this is your homework here. Then read and then choose the correct answer. It's very important. That's your homework here. Okay, then go to the page 44. I'd like to welcome you to the company on behalf of the managing director. On behalf of بالنيابة عن. Do you think this is a better hotel in to the one بالمقارنة ب, as I said before, in result or in comparison to the one? Yes, in comparison to the one where we stayed last night. In comparison بالمقارنة ب, the one where we stayed المكان اللي كنا موجودين فيه قبل كده. All the members of the council, كل أفراد الكونسل المجلس, are in مؤيدين or yes, in favor of. In favor of a total ban on smoking. حظر on smoking للتدخين. In كده to your salary you will also get bonuses, free trips and a company car. In yes, good, in addition to بالإضافة للراتب you will get bonuses, free trips and a company car. David broke his leg as of a motorbike accident. As a, so as a, yes, which one? As, yes, result, as a result of نتيجة الحادث motorbike دباب. This cottage is in bad condition, في حالة سيئة, and in كده of some painting and recording. طبعا في حاجة لي painting and decorating. Okay, good, in need of في حاجة لي. In كده to your request for further information. In reply to, in reply to, ردا على your request for further information, we are sending you a brochure. Everyone has arrived on time. With باستثناء, with yes, with the exception of. This is باستثناء of John Williams, with the exception of. Are you still in with anyone from our old school? Are you still in? Are you still in? Yes, in contact with. في تواصل مع. in contact with. On ايه كده بسبب of the bad weather, as I said before, on behalf of, on account of the bad weather, بسبب الجو السيء, the cruise was cancelled. ألغيت الإيش الكروز. I'm afraid there is no news yet. ما في news yet in yes relation to your application. فيما يخص in relation to yes, Scotland Yard is continuing its inquiries with فيما يتعلق به the disappearance of Claire Thomas. Yes, with regard to. So here is the word or the preposition plus noun plus preposition. The prepositional phrases, as I said before, حرف جر, noun حرف جر. Okay, if you go to the page on the word here, you're going to see I'd like to welcome everyone of the head teacher بالنيابة عن. So relation on off. So on off, on account of or in behalf of. Yes, what's your answer? Relation, comparison, behalf, or contact. Number 2, in إكدا to your salary you can get بالإضافة للراتب you can get bonuses for free trips and a company car. In result, in addition, in contact, or in need. Yes, what's your answer? David broke his leg, كسرت رجله, as a, so there is as a with only just one prepositional phrase. So as a, regard, comparison, behalf, or result. The last one, on off the bad weather, بسبب الجو, the bad weather, the flight to Rome was cancelled. The flight to Rome was cancelled. Okay, that's very important here. If you go to the next page here, it's about grammar. So our rule or grammatical rule, it's about clauses of purpose, result, and concession. Clauses of purpose الجملة الغرضية, result النتيجة, and concession. That's page 43. Okay, here all these clauses are different. كلها مختلفة عن بعض. So the difference is according to the words or the connectors اللي هي الروابط اللي بتيجي معاه. For example, although the idea of communicating with extraterrestrials is a controversial one, it's worth exploring. So although بالرغم من, although he is very rich, he is sad. Although he gets up early, he missed the bus. Okay, although بالرغم من. So here, turn to the word here. You're going to see my explanation according to here. Clauses of purpose. Number 1, unit 4 grammar. Clauses of purpose. Okay, here we have so that followed by subject, جملة يجي بعدها جملة على طول فيها subject فاعل ثم كان أو could, will أو would, may أو might, يعني لكي. For example, if I say he studies hard, why? So that علشان لكي he can get high marks. Take your umbrella, why? You won't get wet. So that ولا to ولا so as to ولا in order to. So here you won't, negative of well. يعني هنا عندي جملة هي you won't طالما ان في جملة يبقى so that لكي أو علشان. We were quiet so that the baby up. So that won't wake ولا may wake ولا wouldn't wake ولا can't wake. Yes, it's wouldn't wake because we talk in the past. Were past ماضي, so use wouldn't wake علشان لا يصحى الولد. Okay, so that followed by a complete sentence فيها جملة كاملة. لازم نيجي بعد so that جملة فيها فعل ناقص زي ما انتم شايفين. And then number 2 برضو يجي الجملة الأولى followed by يجي to in order to so as to كل دول معناهم لكي. To in order to so as to لكي followed by يجي بعدها verb 1 okay I just called and the gate اتصلت why invite you to my house invite here is verb 1 التصريف الأول so that in order to although ولا even though so what is the connector ايش الرابط followed by verb 1 yes it's in order to لكي to invite you أدعوك to my house he walked in quietly مشى بهدوء why ليش ها wake up verb 1 wake up choose although so that so as not to ولا in case yes it's so as not to كي لا so as not to verb 1 so wake up here verb 1 so followed by أو preceded by تسبق ب أي كلمة فيها to يا إما to in order to or so as to number 3 4 followed by verb plus ing so I use the electric knife why for cuts to cut or cutting for yes to cut no it's incorrect for cutting D we use our cars ليش we use our cars ليش driving to work in case ولا for ولا so that ولا so as to it's driving ing it's for driving okay then comes to number 4 in case so in case followed by a complete sentence فيها دايما جملة يجي بعدها فاعل وبعدين present simple مضارع بسيط أو ماضي بسيط وكلمة in case في حال so take my telephone number ليش في حال you want to contact me في حال لو عايز تتصل علي want okay to so as to in order to all these كل دي followed by verb 1 يجي بعدها ايش verb 1 not a complete sentence يعني ما يجي بعدها جملة كاملة but here in case في حال لو عايز تتصل علي in case you want to contact me okay he gave me his telephone number why in case ولا in order to ولا so as not to ولا in order not to yes here he wanted to contact me complete sentence جملة كاملة يعني أي to في الثلاثة incorrect ما هي صحيحة so the correct answer is in case it's in case he wanted to contact me okay that is so that in order to أو so as to for ing in case يجي بعدها جملة كاملة في present أو في past as we said turn to close of result جملة النتيجة so here we have 4 connectors so that such that to and enough to so adjective or adverb يجي بعدها إما adjective إما adverb and then that so good that so quickly that such followed by adjective and then noun and then that يعني 2 words كلمتين before that such a good boy that such a delicious food so why here a ليش حطيت هنا a because boy is singular why not a such delicious food okay so here such followed by 2 words so followed by only 1 word okay so this car choose the correct answer but to adjective and then to but the adjective first and then enough يعني تيجي الصفة الأول بعدين enough بعديها so choose the correct answer this car is so such to enough expensive so too expensive because followed by adjective here يعني عند الصفة أو اللي قبلها to this car isn't it cheap adjective yes enough very good enough this food is so tasty that or such tasty that there's that so tasty that because it's only adjective it was so well such well too well enough a strong wind that we have 2 words Okay, such a strong wind that. Then the weather was such to enough nice that. It's so nice that. But Ahmed ran quickly that. So or such. Yes, it's so quickly that. It's a fast train that I arrived on time. So or such or to or enough. Yes, very good. It's so or such. Yes, such a fast train that. Okay, that's very important for everybody to understand. We're going to complete grammar next. Follow me. Thanks too much.